So he has been growing his locks since he's 4. He is 6 now, and this is the length that he has. I actually started his hair from a Mohawk. It was shaved on the side, so I went ahead and started locking his hair up. Usually because the middle of your hair is sometimes the last ones to start locking. So I went ahead and started that process. Then as the edges grew, I had to use rubber bands and stuff like that so that I could be able to twist his hair. But now he is at a stage where he loves Mohawks. That's his favorite style, but I'm going to try to actually do it a little different. So what I'm doing is making sure that I part his hair. When I go to part it, after I twist it, I use the single prong clips. That way that it doesn't take up too much space. I don't like using these right here because when you go to lock the hair, sometimes they end up sliding. So I don't prefer these, but that's just my choice. I also like to use, and I've been using it for a long time, this is the product of my choice that I like to use. It does not leave any buildup or residue. It does not flake, and it dries pretty fast. So let's get started. As you see, he has a good grade of hair. Right here, they was the same size as this, but then because he's younger and his hair is very thin, I went ahead and made the parts thicker on the sides so that it does not thin as he grows his hair out for years to come. And I am styling as I go because it is 4th of July and we have a parade to go to. So I'm just going to have to style it and twist it as we go. You do not need a lot of product. A good method to do also when you're doing hairs or when I'm doing my client hair, I just, make sure my hands are clean and I go ahead and apply the product on the top of my palm like this. And if you can see the difference, this is not parted. So I'm going to take that back out. And his hair needs to be parted because I like my part straight. You don't have to. With my locks, I do not part my hair only because it's my head and I can't see what I'm doing. I mean, I could if I use a mirror, but I don't. I'm just taking the next piece and I am going over and then 2-strand twisting it, and then I grab both of them and twist it back down to the scalp so they can get tight. I go back and just retwist again, go over, take them all together and twist it. Over and twist. Now at this point, depending on the Mohawk style that you're doing, you can go ahead and put a rubber band on it. And I'm not doing that yet because I'm going to plan on like doing some kind of style like braiding this top part all together, which you will see. So, Kaden, do you like your locks?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
What do you like about them?
Because you can go to Mohawks.
Don't play with that, okay? You could do Mohawks and what?
Different kind of hairstyles.
Do you plan on cutting it? Can you sit up for me?
No. Not cut. Nothing.
You don't want to cut your hair? it like this, okay? All right, so when you go in and your part, and you want to make sure you're not pulling too much from the other lock that you have not twisted yet, because you can end up thinning the lock out, and also it's going to hurt your client, and you don't want to do that. So what you can do is ask permission to snip the braid. So say if he don't really have any, but if I come to it, I'll show you what I'm talking about when they actually connect together. So now I'm finished with this, and I'm going over and I'm twisting. Then I'm taking them together and I'm twisting back. Since this is 2, I'm just twisting it all the way down. I'm going to get my clip. I'm going to hold it together. And I'm finishing up on this side right here.
Then you'll be done, Mom?
Nope, I won't be done yet. Still got the other side of the front to do. See, it's like right here. I don't know if you can see that. You would ask them to get the scissors, and you'll just clip right here, and then you'll connect it to the correct thread, to the correct lock. Uh-oh. That one off. So it's always best to have more than one comb beside you, which I don't have, obviously.
Yay.
What is that you got?
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and complete the other side, and then I'll come back and show you how I styled the top of his hair.